What's up, you guys? This is Scott or LilBoss049 coming at you guys with another jungle commentary. In this game, I'm probably gonna play a skirmishing type of jungler. I've been trying to make a video where I can showcase the mid game. Really, I want to show you guys how to play the mid game correctly and properly, as well as talk about sequencing and stuff like that. But my last couple games have been like stomps. And let me just say that this account is a Smurf queue account. So if you don't know what that means, basically like 4 or 5 people in every game is smurfing on this account. Like, this is high plat, low emerald elo, but the Smurfs are like diamond and masters players. So like last game, my Jax, who I was pathing to, just got completely dumpstered, and I had to change my game plan, and it snowballed out of control type of thing. But you know, whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna play some kind of skirmishing jungler. Probably by my account name, you would probably expect me to play something like Lee Sin. It's probably what I'm gonna play. But as I mentioned, I would not, like, my advice to you guys is to not play Lee Sin, just because you don't want to complicate fights. Like, you want to be able to have a lead and push your buttons or right-click people to use your lead to get kills, right? Like, with Lee Sin, if you miss your Q, you can be robbed of a kill, right? So I don't recommend playing him, but I'm gonna play him just to reiterate the fact that you know, as long as you play fundamentally, your game should be okay. So I'm gonna play him. But I recommend champions, like if you're gonna play a skirmishing jungle like this, I recommend champions like Jinja, Warwick, Volibear, Trundle. These right clickers, these auto attackers, these high base stat champions that can stat check other people. Warwick can kill people even if he doesn't have an item, even when he's losing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, these are really easy champions to play. Lee Sin requires some fundamentals or some micro skills, which, as you guys know, I lack. So let me go ahead and get into this. This game is very interesting because in the mid lane and in the bot lane, we have very volatile laners, right? Assassins, as a general rule, they usually need to get they need a snowball. Like, if you ever have an assassin on your team that's like 0-2 by 10 minutes, he's useless for the rest of the game. So my goal this game is to get my mid and my bot a lead. What did I say about double tank matchups top? We do not path to them. This is pointless. You could make the argument if I was playing Kayn or Lilia where I want to scale and I get free CC, but I'm not. Even in that kind of matchup, like, I would still path to Draven, right? So in this game, I'm gonna path bot. I'm gonna path bot to Draven and Pyke. And every time I hit wolves, and every single time I hit raptors, I'm gonna check to see if mid is gankable. Now, I usually say that you shouldn't gank a lane unless it's a guaranteed kill. That's a low elo thing, and I think in low elo you should do that. In higher elo, people will gank to get the flash, and then come again 2 minutes later to get the kill type of thing. In this game specifically, I think there's a lot of value in trying to get Ryze's flash, because I need my Fizz to, like, think of it like this. If my Fizz doesn't win lane, this game turns into a 5v4. If he was playing Malzahar or he was playing a control mage and he lost lane, at least he scales and he has wave clear, right? Like, he can just catch waves and get caught up, right? That is not the case in this game, right? So I kind of need him to win lane. Like, him losing lane is about the worst thing that could happen. I don't know what's going on here. Maybe I could have went. I think now it's way too late. I'm gonna just go home. I'm just back here. Like, there's no point. But I hope that makes sense. I'm going to try to get my Fizz ahead. So naturally, Ryze should get push. He's a range champion. Range versus melee champions, right? They usually, see if anyone flashes. This could be huge. He did take a very bad trade. Very bad trade. Good for me. I don't know if he's gonna recall and teleport. If he does, that's huge. Huge for my team. Huge for my Fizz, actually. Teleport's super busted, no elo. But like I said, we're not going to overcomplicate things, right? All we're going to do is we're going to full clear. The most fundamental thing you can do as a jungler is clear your jungle. Like, it doesn't matter that I'm playing Lee Sin. It doesn't matter that I'm playing a quote-unquote early game jungler, right? I full play. And I look for ganks. based off of where I'm at, right? So like if I was like level 4 right now, like this was my second clear, and I'm starting Krugs, I would look top right now for a gank, but I'm not. Right now I'm level 2. I really want to be level 3 before I pull off a gank, unless they do this weird cheesy thing. But yeah. So I'm just gonna quit. Now as I'm looking mid, it looks like Fizz got push. It's very bad. This Fizz really mismanaged the wave. But if you guys remember from my other guide, this Fizz wants Rise to push the wave into him, so he can look to get this Rise to overextend, so he can get an all-in, right? Imagine right now, Rise's wave is here, right? I could kill him because he's like low HP, right? Right now, I would say this gank is a 50-50. That's what I would say. In your game, I would not recommend doing this. I'm only doing this because of what I feel like is my win condition, right? I'm only doing this because this is my win condition. Huge. So where is their jungler? I don't know. Like I said, I only did this because that was the win condition, right? I would not have done this if I was playing Shyvana, right? I would not have done this if I was playing Lilia, right? I did this because my champion, A, is capable of doing it, and B, my Fizz needs to win lane. Now you see how bad my Fizz is, right? He gave, like, everything that he should have not done, he did, right? This gank will not work. Just will not work, unfortunately. Now let me just point out, why did I take my blue instead of my Gromp rolls? I'll give you guys a second to think about it. Great job. You guys are so smart. Great job. I want a sequence, right? If I'm going to take my Gromp, I want to take my wolves. I knew that Scuttle was spawning, so I took my blue first. Scuttle spawned at 3:30, then I took Scuttle. And now that I'm finally going to be able to clear my Gromp, I can clear it at the same time as I clear my wolves, so I can sequence. If you got that, great job. Proud of you guys. You guys are so smart. But that's why I did that. So right here, I see where Rise is at. A lot of people get baited here, but look at my gold, right? The best thing for me to do, my Gromp is respawning, right? Not Gromp, what is this called? Krugs is respawning, and I want to sequence. So, I'm going to recall. Doesn't matter what's going on the map, I'm going to recall. Now, if this matchup were more meaningful, right? If this was a set or whatever, on reset, I have the option of ganking. This would have been a good gank, but I don't care about top lane at all. This is a double tank matchup. I don't care who wins. It doesn't matter who wins, right? I'm not going to gank. I'm just going to continue to play bot lane, right? That's it. But just letting you guys know that fundamentally you do have an option here to gank that. And you can. But I hope that makes sense. We don't path into tank matchups because it's just pointless. Like, tanks have to really like group, right? Shen, like, he can ult into a fight. Like, it doesn't matter what I do to this Shen, he can still just push R. You know what I mean? I need to watch what's going on here. The wave is gonna slow push to my face. So I could look. The problem is it's still warded, I think. This Fizz is very bad. I'll take one turret shot. That's all I got. Very good. Okay. This was really good because we pushed the wave in, so Rise loses the wave here. That's very, very good. Okay. This is Evelynn. I really want to take this. The reason why I want to take this is because their team skills. I normally wouldn't do this, but if you look at my map, right? Because my camps were delayed, right? Because they were delayed, they're not spawned yet. Does that make sense? Like, so this doesn't actually cost me much. Oh boy, almost died there. Huge. And the reason why I won that is because my champion is significantly stronger, right? Like, if you're this Evelynn, you don't make that play. Why? Lee Sin is a strong skirmishing jungler, right? This is what champion archetypes archetypes come into play, right? Like, who's stronger, Lee Sin or Evelynn? Lee Sin. Evelynn is a level 6 scaling champion, tempo jungler. She just wants to full clear on repeat, play for item spikes, item advantages, right? So that was a very bad play by her. She didn't have prio, and her wave is over here, right? So it was a really bad play by her. Maybe if she was playing Jin Zhao, she could just one-shot me, right? But I was pretty confident that I wouldn't die. So I just forced it because she's playing Evelynn. So again, I'm just sequencing. Now you see how much gold I have, right? This is where I'm sequencing the bot side jungle, right? Now you see how all these ganks paid off? Now my Fizz is like, he's 1v9ing the game because I hovered him, right? I'm recalling here because I have gold and I haven't started the sequence. I hope that makes sense. This is giving me a very interesting timer where I can sequence gank. Usually you kind of like full clear and then gank, recall and gank. Why am I stopping? But yeah. Oh, I don't think she misplayed this terribly. She died to red buff? Oh, very weird. I'm gonna go invade her now. Did he flash? It's very difficult to make the right play here. I don't know if it's go mid or go kill Evelynn. So the reason why I'm making this invade is because I saw Evelynn and she was very low, right? My camps are still up, so I haven't ruined my sequence there, if that makes sense. So I'm just gonna take this. I thought she would be here and I wanted to kill her, actually is what I wanted to do. Now that my Fizz is here, okay. I was just saying, now that my Fizz is here, I could technically gank, because I have kick now, but he recalled, so good play by the Rise. Right here, when I made this play to go kill Evelynn, I had two options. I could have went to kill Evelynn, or I could have went mid, and I chose Evelynn. They were both decent plays, right? Yeah, buddy, I don't know about this. I still have Ward Hop, so I'm really hard to kill. This Evelynn isn't playing around with item spikes. Like, remember, I'm playing a champion that's really strong early, right? And she doesn't even have her first item completed. So she's kind of just like running into me, like on repeat, which is very bad. Now, I don't care what's going on the map right now. I want to finish this sequence. Now, because I started these Krugs right now, I just want to finish my entire top side jungle sequencing, right? So this is all I'm doing right now. I understand there's things going on the map, but to me, there's no point in going there because I have all these camps up. Like, this is 300 gold. Like, imagine I went down there right now. I didn't get the 300 gold, right? I would have missed this 300 gold. Does that make sense? Like, I just want to finish my camps, hit my item spike, which I have, and now I'm going to recall. I could finish my jungle, which is what a lot of people would do. I don't even know that if that's even incorrect. It might be okay to finish a jungle here. The only problem is that, exactly, if this happens, right, and Evelynn shows up, I'm missing my power spike. I ideally, like, when that fight happens, I ideally kind of want to, like, already be, like, on my power spike, sitting on my item, right? So that's the only reason why I recalled, and I decided to finish my camps and recall. So now, okay, well, maybe it's fine. She has ult. Okay. She's doing Evelynn things right now. Could be a little hard. I think as long as... Problem is he has phase rush, and he can just kite me. So, if I can make this work... Oh, he's dead. Oh, so I just straight up missed it. I don't want to use kick here. I want to save kick for bot lane. I could have finished Wolves here. Maybe it was correct. It might actually be correct to finish Wolves here. But I figured I was going to come back anyways, so... I wasn't sure how long that play was going to take, either. So I want to play for Dragon here. I already have Prio. Evelynn doesn't have ulti, so I'm basically keeping that in mind, right? Evelynn right now does not have ulti. She probably recalled, to be honest. Which would be correct, because she probably has the item now. But I'm just going to try to play for Dragon here. Maybe look for a play bot lane. They're full health, kind of hard. But Fizz is coming, so I'm coming as well. Yeah, this is very bad by this Evelynn. She doesn't have ulti. It's not thinking. I don't know what. You gotta go. Gotta go. Now we're just overstaying. How tragic is that? We're overstaying here. I don't even know. Oh, well, if he hits us. Oh, okay. I tried to do something cheeky here, but I messed up. Okay. To be honest, I was just limit testing there, guys. I should have just left, to be honest, but I was just limit testing a little bit. This is weird because I really want to play for Dragon, right? With Soraka there, it's really hard. Okay, well, I don't have Draven down there anymore, so I can't play for Dragon. So I'm gonna just go clear my this part of the camp. So you can see this Rise is a lot better than my Fizz. Like, you see how much stronger? Like, my Fizz has 7 kills, right? And he's still pretty, like, bad. I can't go Dragon. I want to, but I need Draven. So I have a couple options here. I'm gonna take the Scuttle and probably invade. That's probably the best option. I wasn't able to get the grubs, unfortunately. Oh, they didn't? Oh, maybe it's not the best option anymore. Okay, I really wanted Draven to get the kill. Right here, he could get ganked by Evelynn. So what I'm gonna do is just drop this here. What is Evelynn? She's dead. Okay, well, she made this gank with her camp still up, so I'm just gonna take her camps now. Never do that. Like, clear your camps first. Mid game is starting right now, so this is kind of where I wanted to like try to shine what you're supposed to do in situations like this. When the mid game starts like this, you kind of want to be in a position. Oh. Okay, well, that was unfortunate. Must have been warded. He actually got it. That's kind of sad. Kind of sad about it. Right now, my teammates are in base, so I'm just gonna clear my camps. Now in the mid game, you basically want to hover your teammates, right? So I'm basically gonna make it a point to be where my Fizz or my Draven are. Right now, my Draven is mid, so I'm clearing these camps near to mid, right? I don't think I can take these bugs right now. There's no one here, right? Like, let me just reiterate, like, there's no one here, right? Like, my teammates are mid and bot lane, so I kind of want to be, I want to be around Draven. So I'm going to be mid right now. I don't know what is going on down there. Like, Shen didn't even have to ult. That's how bad it was. I think I have to do this. He should be dead here. Okay. So right now Draven's fighting, and he's gonna 1v2. Okay. So I thought. So imagine I was at Krugs here, right? I don't get to make this play. My teammates are all around bot and mid, so I want to be around bot and mid. But this is all I'm trying to say, is like, a lot of people, they just AFK. Like, you see I have camps up right now? Now that it's mid-game, sequencing is a lot less important. Now I just want to get... So, how do I explain this? So, I want to be in the area of my teammates and farm what's near them, right? So right now, I'm sitting on gold that I really want to recall, but it looks like they're making this crazy play here, which I think is bad. We should all be resetting here. If I was in your, like, if this was you in your game, I would tell you to reset here. I wouldn't tell you to make this play. Yeah. You see how I'm sitting on an entire item here? This is just, it's not good. No, I can't water. I don't like this. I need to go. I need to go. I'm gonna recall here. Now if my team's die, it's on them. Well, I need 100 more gold. Only reason why I'm doing this is because I'm about to hit my item, and I can just get the gold I need and just hit it. My best bet is just stay around here. So this is all I'm gonna do. Alright, I'm gonna do this. Now once I get this item, I'll show you guys here in a second. I'm pushing tab right now. Now if I push tab, you guys can see on their team, everyone has one item. I have two. So now I'm at a point in the game where I'm significantly stronger than everyone on their team. The only one that's really hard for me to kill, I think, is Ryze. And I don't really care about killing Shen. But the one that seems the hardest for me to kill is Ryze. Okay, well, looks like she can one-shot me too. Wow. It doesn't matter that I'm significantly stronger than her. I didn't realize Evelynn was there. What I was trying to do was I was trying to E-flash onto the Smolder and then kick him and one-shot him. But Evelynn was just sitting there, I guess. Really weird. But let me explain what I was trying to do. I was running mid here because my teammates were here and Smolder was pushing. So I was being my mid lane. Well, technically, my bot laner. Draven should not be top lane. He should be mid. Fizz should be bot. Orange should be top, or vice versa, right? Now, you see how all my camps are up here? I really want to take them. But we're sending 5 top right now. So I kind of have to just hover. I'm going to go ahead and get mid prio here. Always try to push mid first, like get prio and push mid. And then look to move. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to use my Herald. I don't know how to really use this, but let's see how this works. Yeah, I don't know about this one, buddy. Okay, not this time. If I land a Q on it, he's just dead. Okay, normally I would say don't take inhib here. I still think you shouldn't take inhib at 20 minutes or before, like 25 minutes maybe is fine. But it's fine. I think we're at a point where we're just snowballing so hard. Now you see, I could have been farming my camps, right? But my teammates are making plays, so I need to be proactive and be making a play with them. These are level 6 Krugs. This Evelynn does not take her Krugs, like ever. So what Draven is doing is very bad. Like, he needs to just be recalling at this point. Like, I'm actually gonna get Maw here. I think I have no choice because I'm getting one shot by Evelynn. Lee Sin doesn't always build Maw, but he has the option of doing it, so it's great. There's nothing I could have done here. Like, even if I'm there, I just die with him, basically. So, you know, he's just making a very bad play. Sometimes you can't control your teammates. I'm sitting on gold. I have an item in base. I spend my gold. All I'm doing. Right now, where my team is, where are they at? They're mid and they're pot, right? I'm mostly waiting for my Draven here. I don't know if this will work. Oh, I thought I was gonna kick it into it. Oh. Actually on Baron here. Very weird play of these guys. He does not flash. You die too, don't you? Wonder if we can just end. Feel like we could. We just can't take Baron then. Just take Baron. Final part? Oh, there we go. Okay, now imagine I'm farming on my bot side camps here, right? How long have these camps been up, right? This is the point I'm trying to illustrate. Identify where your teammates are, right? Identify where they're at. Okay, they were mid and they were bot, right? I was waiting for my Draven to spawn, and that's the reason why I was here, right? Identify where your strongest members are. Right now, it's Draven and Viv. I want to play around these two guys. I don't care what Ornn is. He's completely irrelevant. He's just a tank. He needs to group with my team, right? That's his only job. His only job is to push hard. Okay. I just need to be around my team because they may not make the correct plays. Like they're gonna fight on 2,000 gold. They're gonna fight in bad situations. But as long as I'm there to bail them out, because right now I am the strongest member on my team, or I was, right? Like I was super strong, right? Now we all need to just recall. This is very bad. I'm gonna recall here. What they're doing is incorrect. They're all sitting on gold right now, right? But what I'm gonna do is right now my Draven is bot, so I'm gonna run to my Draven. You can do something like this where you take your wolves on the way, and I think that's fine in a lot of cases. Like that took me like 1 second, right? It didn't even really change much here. This hasn't any. Oh, Evelynn's dead, so that's all that matters. I'm gonna skip my Gromp because it's too late. Like they're pushing too deep now. When I took my wolves, they were here. But this is all I'm doing. Like I'm farming is secondary now, right? I'm trying to use my lead. How do you snowball? Use your lead by doing this. I hope this makes sense, right? Like I can't be farming while my team is making plays on the map, right? So anyways, I hope you guys see the value, like see what you're supposed to do as a jungler in the mid game. This is what you kind of want to do. Identify your strongest member, cover them, clear next to them, etc., etc., right? I want an insect, but why am I taking damage? I wonder if I can do the cool thing. Anyways, I hope you guys find this video useful, and I hope this really showcased like what you're supposed to do here. But it looks like this will probably be it for the video. Anyways, catch you guys in the next one.